Broadcasting live from one of the most dangerous places in Canada, reporting 100% from the local Rant and Rave so you don't have to, it's the Wetaskiwin Weekly News.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Rant and Rave newsroom. I am Scott Kaiba, and yes, there is a chicken on my head. Tonight is Friday, January 10th, 2020, and here is your top stories. In local crime, we have our first homicide of 2020 reported by Bonnie and Eileen, both sharing links from the report that happened on January 3rd, increasing our crime severity index number, I'm sure, a lot for 2020 and probably making us already on the top 10. A second report of a bike guy warning by dawn, warning residents on 47th A Avenue that she had someone on a bicycle ride into her driveway, stop at the mailbox, then left. Not sure what they thought they would get, but they have put them on high alert and they better not show up while they're home, just saying. Moving on to Shell, who reports a break-in last Sunday. More than 3 individuals involved for almost an hour. They are asking that they do need more patrol in our neighborhood. You can see from the video provided a butane tank being carried out into a waiting vehicle. Next, we have a pink Roots bag that was stolen by posting by Carrie with all of her important information in there. If anyone knows or sees it, please message Carrie. The liquor store is looking for these 3 ladies to make them famous. Apparently, they paid for their alcohol they took the alcohol without paying. We have reports of a green stolen wagon by Kathy for the second time in less than a year now. Her green wagon has been stolen. They don't have room for it in their garage or sheds, so it was with big pots full of soil, and the plastic wagon was on the top of the pots, and the pots were left. The thief or thieves lifted it over a 4-foot chain link fence, and that's not light. Her gates were also locked. The green wagon is a faded green color. We have a report from Jody regarding the Wetaskiwin RCMP trying to locate this man. Ryan Jake Applegarth of Samson First Nation is wanted on arrest warrant charges stemming from different incidents. We have a report from Helena, or a question from Helena, asking if there's anywhere she can get a lie detector test done. Bruce suggests Googling it and found one in Edmonton and St. Albert. Although this isn't part of a crime, it could be possibly next week, depending on the posts underneath the post. An update from Patriquin, who is feeling angry at the meth heads. And she writes, "Really, meth heads? Seriously, a group of you on bikes with carts broke into her house again. Just like at Christmas and a couple days after that. You took out the camera, used bolt cutters, the police now have those. You broke into the house and steal what we have left, the shelving from the wall putty, the putty knives, and the few tools we had there that we were using to repair your mess that you took all of the new flooring that we bought yesterday, 16 bundles of laminate. Like, really, what are you going to do with that? You don't have a house. Then you steal the toilet paper we brought to the house too. Don't you get that for free at the homeless shelter or the food bank? The good working people of Wetaskiwin have to pay for theirs, and some of us are stupid enough to buy extra and donate it to the shelter and food bank for you to have. This is no longer funny. That flooring was most of my husband's paycheck. The damage and new locks will be most of mine. Something must be done. The terrible part is that most of you will be at the homeless shelter tonight getting free food and using the taxpayers and donation dollars from the people you are stealing from. At least you will be well rested and energized to go out and pillage from the people of Wetaskiwin tomorrow. Police won't do anything. The city won't help. What are we left to do? What can we do?" Certainly frustrating for Patriquin. We do have a suggestion on the Rant and Rave from Jacob that before we drop the military off in Iran, we should drop off all the meth heads there first. It would be hard for them to fight back if all their was stolen. Wetaskiwin residents are urged to attend a town hall meeting, Kathy reports, on January 29th, hosted by the Wetaskiwin RCMP at the Memorial Arts Centre starting at 6:30 p.m. Anybody attending, Donna is asking, to tell the city office that pawn shops are not a good idea. Bobby replies to Donna, stating, "Well, don't go into them if you don't like them." And moving right on to weather, we have a report from Stu with some frigid temperatures coming up this week. and a positive post from Adam under the weather report saying that the few nights of low crime we should have a few nights of low crime with those temperatures, although Noel reports to Adam that they bundle up pretty good with the clothing from the donation bins. Moving into sports, we have a couple of posts today from Tiffany, or this week I should say, and Monica. Tiffany is saying that the Wetaskiwin Minor Ball registration is now open. If you register before March 20th, you receive a discount. And Monica is posting that the Manlek Center is offering a 3-in-1 play program for ages 3 to 12. Info can be found on the links. Moving on to our local traffic, we have a report of a pet fatality. Carrie reports that if you live down by Tim Hortons Road, please go check your fur baby. There is a dead black and white kitty on the road, and there was no slides presented, so we found this graphic. Ouch. We have reports from Marianne of a lady driving a high-end black SUV by Norwood School just now. Why on earth do you have two sweet children, maybe ages 3 and 4, sitting on the front seat together? Shame on you. We have a report from Devon regarding an undercover minivan blocking the wheelchair ramp at the Husky Market. Devon reports, "Durr, I'm a cop, and I'll just park here in my undercover minivan in front of this ramp, durr, while I run into babok and buy my babok sitting munchies, derp. What? With an open spot beside me. Regardless or not, if anybody has to use that ramp, I hate watching people abuse their power." Hashtag police the police. This post created quite a stir among Rant and Ravers, and some got very nasty on the site and were suggesting doing things to the private parts of a male police officer. We have a report of a green light stopper by Nick. This idiotic was coming to a stop at every single green light on his way home tonight. Please learn how to drive. You're impeding traffic and a danger to the roads. Nick tried honking, but that only made you stop for longer. So Nick hopes that your ears are bleeding from him flooring his car at you. SMFH. We are still looking for this creative parker for the 2019 Most Creative Parking Award, posted by Judith, only in Wetaskiwin, LOL. And moving on to other local news. A post from Peter looking for recommendations of passport photos. Ethel and Janice both reply Jasper Studios. Valerie reports Delcon Visual Arts cost the same as Costco and he guarantees them. Ryan recommends not going to Walmart. His got rejected and had to take them elsewhere. Magia is asking where she can pick up a free calendar this 2020. Apparently, Wetaskiwin agencies, Co-op, Bumper to Bumper, ATB, Dick Insurance, Discount Pond, Super B, Irvs, Peters Insurance, and Denham Ford, according to the posts under the post. An update on the yellow missing phone lost by Jolene's daughter near Sacred Heart School on Tuesday. Apparently, the bus driver found it. We have children outside without socks, toques, and mittens. Jesse reports, with the colder weather approaching, it's very unfortunate to see young children that are sent to school with no socks, toques, or mittens. Jesse will be taking donations at Mickey's Flowers for teachers that would like to supply these items for students in need. If you have any toques, mitts, or socks for students grade 1 to 6, your donation would be greatly appreciated. Can be dropped off at Mickey's Flowers in Wetaskiwin, Monday to Thursday 9 to 5, Friday 9 to 6, Saturday 9 to 4. Charlene's nephew is looking to make some cash. If you would like your sidewalk shoveled, his rates are starting at $15. Contact Charlene if you're interested. Noel shared a link on the plastic bag ban. Gathering from reading this, Noel's determining that Safeway is now going to be offering plastic bags. I guess you have to ask for them right on, Noel says. Jen replies with, they've been doing this since the start of the ban. Went into effect. You have to ask, they're 15 cents, and there's a sign when you walk in. An update with Amy on the goods. Thank you everyone for the messages. I've got the goods. Strawberries are on sale for $2 right now at No Frills, reports Jesse, and confirmed by Linda, who just finished a huge dish of them, and they are so good. Excellent service reported by Adele at Boston Pizza from Shelley. Excellent service, very personable, and a great waitress all around. Stu reports some city cuts from the city of Wetaskiwin to different organizations. Some received all of it, some received some of it, and some received none of it. There was lots of discussion on who should get what on the website, on the Rant and Rave. Go there and check it out. Tim Hortons news. We have Jesse saying that they are not honoring coupons. There's no start date on the coupon, but they're not honoring them to the 8th, which I guess was on 2 days ago, so they're accepting them now. But apparently they weren't accepting them, so FYI, whereas the other Tim Hortons apparently from the comments was accepting them. Also at Tim Hortons, we have a bully, reports Jerry, to the dumb that made fun of the guy sleeping in Wendy's. Just remember, you are one paycheck away from sleeping on the bench yourself. And lastly, at Tim Hortons, Ashley reports a Wetaskiwin police officer paying for her and her daughter's order this afternoon. You're a kind person, and that means a lot. Thank you for that. Great service at Central Refrigeration, reports Jen. Jesse came out to look at the furnace last night, spotted the problem within 2 minutes, went to get the parts, and promptly fixed it, and I would recommend using them. Central Refrigeration and Heating. Deetra's reporting some lost rings. 5 rings over by the TD Bank tonight. 1 grad ring with my name and birthstone red on it and the year 2015, and then a yin-yang ring, black and white, and also a small opal ring lost by the TD Bank tonight, and a pair of car keys with house keys with a medicine wheel on the lanyard. If anyone comes across these by TD Bank, Fresh Grill area, please contact Deirdre. Kendra saying that the ban checks are not being cashed at the Westeros ATB. However, the Wetaskiwin ATB does cash them, and apparently the Westeros ATB wants to put them on a 5-day hold, and that's unacceptable from Deidre's point of view. And lastly tonight, there is no update on why the Wetaskiwin Bottle Depot was closed at 3:55 on last Wednesday, when their sign clearly states they are open till 4:30. We will post more information on this breaking story as it appears. That's all tonight, everybody. For the news in Wetaskiwin's Rant and Rave, I look so forward to seeing all of the news next week. I'd like to thank all of the reporters from the reports last week. And remember, everybody, if it's not on the Rant and Rave, it's not news. Good night, everybody.